Welcome to Brave Ideas Friday 5 for another quick questions, quick answers. And this week, I'm joined by my friend, Manuel Conti, the CEO of PONT. Manuel, welcome to Brave Ideas Friday 5.
Thanks for having me, Caleb.
Thank you. And I've been enjoying watching your growth over the last couple of years, and I'm ready to dive into what your learnings are. First question for you, Manuel, is what is the biggest tech challenge for operators when scaling their locations?
Yes, I think the biggest challenge is to ensure an operator have visibility into the cost and also on how to manage the operation smoothly. A big challenge that we see is tech fragmentation, where every team use a separate tool for a piece of information. So the role of tech providers is to be able to speak to all the personas in the business and deliver the promise of a unified platform.
And that's the magic unicorn that everybody's aiming for. What have you noticed that operators are getting wrong?
Yeah, so I think the biggest mistake I see is to treat technology as a merely cost rather than a business enabler. So we see how in our daily life technology has helped and simplifying day-to-day everything we're doing. And I think there is opportunity for operators to imagine a world where technology is a factor of growth and not just a simple annoyance that has to be there.
We look at the technology as the infrastructure that helps us grow our business, not just a cost center. What about the operators who are succeeding? How are they handling this?
So I think change resistance is a default human behavior. But I believe the ones that succeeding are the operators who actually embrace change. And it's part of our world. Being part of the change is a competitive advantage. And operators who are willing to understand how technology can help them rather than just feel it as an imposition are the ones getting the best ROI out of technology. And there must be there an appetite to achieve more and understand how technology is a tool and not a limitation.
Are there any operators out there that you want to shine a light on that's getting this right?
Yes, of course. Our recent success has been AfricaWorks, growing operator in the African continent across 7 countries. And big success for them is that the entire teams come in this journey on embracing technology from finance, operations, sales, all together. And just a simple result is that through optimization and coordination of all the operations, they were able to absorb the cost of the platform, managing correctly the credits to the customers, avoiding loss of revenue and also optimizing time.
That's fantastic. And kudos to AfricaWorks. Give them a shout out. I have 2 more questions for you, Manuel. And everybody's talking about AI. What role does AI actually play here?
So beside the hype, AI is there to augment the operator's capacity, and in particular to help and support the growth. So in PONT, for example, we have chosen to focus our AI module to transform transactional data into actionable insight. And those insights are helping the operators to sell more. This is not a tool to replace the sales people, it's a tool to augment the sales team. And I think the moat is not in the model or in the agents, because those will be commoditized anyway. The moat is in the quality of data and how well the operators knows their customers.
I mean, knowing the customers is the most important thing, I think. And if we can have the data for that, it totally makes sense to be able to optimize, understand what our customers need and serve them better. Uh, I got this picture in my head, though, of AI becoming like, what we saw in Star Wars, where people were just talking to the screen and the screen talk back to you like a normal human being. Do you think we're going to get to a point where the user experience with these operating systems, like PONT and others, will be asking the system a question, whether we say it out loud or type, and then instead of actually searching for the answer, we're just asking the question? Or is that science fiction?
I think it's not science fiction at all. I think it's what we're living today. Those tools give everybody, even people that are less tech savvy, the chance to ask a question and get immediately the answer. So there is no need anymore, for example, to download a complex report and search and hunt for information. So in PONT, you can ask, "Give me the forecast occupancy until the end of the year," and you will get the answer back. Now, with the time that you save from asking the question compared to searching and downloading and etc., now you can spend this time to more with your customers, selling more, or simply just being more human.
There you go. Back to the whole point of it not being a cost center and being a platform for growth. Manuel, thank you for sharing your expertise. All the best to you and the PONT team. Thank you for tuning in. And until next week, take care of yourself.
Bye bye.